My name is Rahul Ulkar. I've been working as a senior architect in UV Systems. So today we are here at XLR Systems for the placement drive, and I really appreciate the placement services that I mean the team that I actually met. We really got a good service and hospital service. Actually, they the way they actually welcome is really fantastic, and I love. This is actually my one of the best experience that I have ever. And yeah, and about the student quality, today actually we had interviews with us to almost like 25 to 30 students, but the candidates are really good. I mean, with respect to knowledge, with respect to communication, I mean, they are much so more familiar about the technologies. Most of the interviews we had in Java, and the students are really fantastic. Thank you.
I'm Hariprasad Bugate. So today we have come here on the behalf of Urix Systems, and so we are conducting a drive at XLR. The students here, they are also, we found them very confident. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Mayuri Pimple. I have completed my full stack development course from the XLR EdTech Private Limited. The XLR is doing the fantastic job. The XLR placement team is doing the excellent work, and they are also providing the SDP session that boost our confidence at the next level. I would like to thank the whole training and placement team of the XLR for arranging the drive at the XLR Pune office. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Sunita Joshi. I am from Pune. I have completed my full stack development course from XLR. The training provided by the XLR was very fantastic. The placement was provided are also good. There are the various SDP sessions was conducted at XLR office so that student can enhance their skill and knowledge and crack the interview and boost our knowledge to the next level.
Hello everyone, my name is Omkar Sarve. I have completed full stack developer course from XLR EdTech Private Limited. The training provided by XLR is flawless. They provide good placement support. They doing STP sessions regularly to boost our confidence to the next level. I would like to thank whole XLR team to arrange the campus drive at
am Karthik Rannan. I am the president of the Wall Street Club of BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus. Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives while they try to navigate the world of finance. I am happy that we will be able to close this workshop successfully on a very good note.
Hi, I am Raghunendra Singh and I am the Technical Director of the Wall Street Club at BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus. It was a great amazing conducting this workshop with XLR. The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets, which was very helpful for the people who are interested in the field of finance, business or analytics in general. Thank you.
I attended a workshop conducted by CSA and ACM in collaboration with XLR. So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
The journey was great. Initially, I thought that I was not proficient enough in Excel, but later I came to know there was no prerequisites for it, and then I applied for it, and it was a great course, and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
Good evening, myself Kavya Ganatra. I am from Computer Science Association. I was the POC for this ML workshop conducted by CSA and ACM in collaboration with XLR. The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our Technical Fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it. Thank you.
Uh, right. Good evening, guys. Okay, right. Today we are going to start about neural networks concept. So we'll go back into an algorithm. We'll kick start with the neural networks today. Right. Give me a couple of seconds. Right. Today we are seeing by an image classifications. Okay, car prediction by an image classification by using neural networks itself. So I think all of you have been heard about network concept itself. Okay, where we have a input layer, in between we have a hidden layers and the final output layer itself. So it's all about that hidden layers concept itself. Okay, and today we are going to see about what is this CNN and RNN concept. So we apply these neural networks, basically transfer learning networks itself by applying a library called as Keras. Okay. First, initially, I'll share the screen. Just a second. Yeah, I think my screen is visible to you. Yeah, I think my screen is visible. All the guys. Yeah. Okay. Now we are going to see neural networks. Basically, what is this neural networks? When you type that neural networks on that screen, so all of you are seeing that neural networks is also called as ANNs or SNNs itself. Okay, this is what your neural networks looks like, guys. Okay, this is your deep neural networks, or this is your simple neural networks when you see that. So we have one input layer. Okay, we have one input layer and the hidden layers, and you'll get the output layers is that. So we have connection with that input layers to the output layer. So so just we just see that what is this all that so when you can see that this concept of we have certain inputs taking that inputs of x1 and x2 and connecting that inputs with the hidden layers. These are all your hidden layers. Okay, connecting down to the hidden layers by some forward propagation itself. This is your forward propagation, and this could be your backward propagation itself. So every time you updates your weights itself. Okay, first initially we give some weights and do some hidden layer propagation and do the next hidden layer of propagation, and you find out with some biased functions and do the predictions itself. Okay, if it is a predictions are very much true or that, okay, then your loss functions are very low itself. No, your predictions are very false on that. Your loss function is increased, means that loss score is very high. Again, you go back, that called as back propagation, and do some optimizations and update your weights. And again, the updates weights are being calculated and do these neurals. Okay, these are all the neurons. Okay, these are all the neurons connected with each and individual neurons on that. Like what this is similarity that of your brains. Brains are connected with each and every. Suppose I want to lift my hand itself. So my mind will send the signal to the and by the use of neurons. This is also same thing. So it's also the same thing where our intelligence will be working on with the help of neurons. Okay, and it will send you some information and pass the signal to that which object you want to perform the task itself. Here also the same phenomena, guys. So we send the inputs over there. We send the inputs by the neurons. These neurons are nothing but the sensors. Your neurons are nothing but your sensors, which updates your weights, particularly with the updation of weights, with that connection of the input layers and to the hidden layers. How much is the hidden layers? Hidden layers is nothing but your one of that networks. We have ANN, CNN, RNN, or that. So when you talk about this CNN having different kind of layer itself, different kind of layers. So like when you see that these CNNs having different kind of flattening like layers, or when you observe that. So let's see that CNN layers on that scale. We have different kind of layers on that. So this is what your input layer, flattened convolution, pooling, again convolution, and flattening layer is a very important layer. Next, you are being classified with the weights and finding out the predictions onto that scale. This is what that CNN is all about. When you talk about ANN part itself, okay, ANN layers. So ANN is an artificial intelligence, okay, artificial neural networks. Basically, it's a technique. Inside there are several techniques where you see that you have, as you see that you have these kind of weights, inputs, parameters. These are your input parameters. These are your hidden layers, and this could be your output layers. The same thing here we are now adopting itself, guys. The same thing here we are now adopting. Now, what we are doing is that I will tell you that what we are going to do that we are going to apply and resonant, okay, resonant 50 of one of the Keras model. What is this Keras? As you can see that Keras is one kind of library. Okay, Keras is one kind of library, which is an open source library. As you can see here, what is telling Keras is an open source library that provided by the Python interface for all ANN networks. Now we are using this KNN because this KNN is itself is a high-level deep learning API developed by Google for implementing all your neural networks. Okay. So implementing all that neural networks, it supports all backend neural networks for the computation itself, for the computations. So we use this Keras networks. We are also having a TensorFlow applications. So if you have installed all that TensorFlow, we can use that. Otherwise, you can use for the Keras. So anything is fine. TensorFlow is also an open-end platform, a library for multi-purpose machine learning tasks. While Keras is only for the application of neural networks itself, which is top on the TensorFlow. That's the reason I'm using Keras, not using TensorFlow over there. So now our agenda is today. What is our agenda? I'll show you that. Just a second. Right. Right. Today, the agenda is that we have two data itself. We have test data and train data. So in that data, what is there? Suppose we click on the train data. We have three cars names called as Audi, Lamborghini, and Mercedes. Now, this is our training data. Okay. In that, we are loading this all the images. We are loading what that? We are loading all the images of the Audi cars itself. Okay. We are loading all the images of the Audi cars. Now, our model is to identify if I give one image, if I load one image, the model should tell that whether the car belongs to Audi, Mercedes, or Lamborghini itself. Okay, based on that image classifications, by help of Keras, we are implementing all that. So we are initially, this is our my training sets. These are all the training images. As you can see that these are all the images, guys. So all these are images taken down. Okay, taken down from the Google images, guys. Okay, where you can find out all these images by clicking on the Google images like the wallpaper images, or clicking on that Lamborghini car pictures. You can get all these images. This is like what I collected all these images into one folder. Okay, one folder called as Audi, the other folder called as Lamborghini, and the other folder called as Mercedes. So this is what three folders being taken down. Okay, these are the three category of groups. Now I have a test set of the data also. Like this is the other test set of data where you have all the images like Audi, Mercedes, and Lamborghini itself. Now, if I upload one image, suppose if I upload this image, if I upload this image in my model, it should identify that which class of these images belong to. Okay, that's what today agenda is all about, guys. I'm loading these data frames, all that data sets. Okay, this is an unstructured data. Till yesterday, we have seen that structured data itself. Okay, structured data is that what we have all that dimensions are in the form of spreadsheets where you have rows and columns. That is what structured data is all about. Now, this is an unstructured data called as unstructured data. What is unstructured data, guys? Can anyone tell that what is unstructured data? No one of you can tell that what is unstructured data is all about. No one knows. Okay, it's a data in the form of, yes, it's a data in the form of images, not only for the images, in the audio files, in the video files, or any kind of formats other than that kind of data in the text format over there. Yes, the data is not classified properly also. Okay, other than spreadsheets in the data. Okay, good. So that kind of data, now we are working with that kind of unstructured data itself. Right. Okay. We'll quickly start with that initiation of the program itself, coding. So let's stop the share. Right. Let's just open that called as collab. Okay, we are doing that on that. Okay, new notebook, day 5. New notebook called as day 5 over there. Right. So just connecting to my runtime. So these are that few number of data sets which I shown you that. Now we are having that transfer learning like Keras applications showing that. I've shown all that. Now we are going to use resonant 50. Okay, in this image classification. Why, sir? Why you are using this resonant 50? I'll show you that. Okay, using resonant 50. Okay, resonant 50 is, what is this resonant 50 is that? Suppose you see that Keras applications over there. As you can see that Keras applications are more. Okay, these are the models. Okay, these are some available models. You can see that Exceptron, VGG16, VGG19, Resonant 50, Resonant 50 V2, like all these are there. So as you see that these got certain accuracy also, and the top 5 accuracy is 92% and run with 25.6 million images itself. So already this is one kind of ImageNet data set over there. Okay, this is one kind of ImageNet itself. As you can see that ImageNet is a project. Okay, has been instrumental advanced in computer vision and deep learning research. Okay, so they have been also conducting some kind of research on that. Okay, these ImageNet applications where you are seeing out, these are all the ImageNet applications. Okay, by using that ImageNet, okay, it's a one kind of competition been over there. With this competition, they have developed these all applications. These applications are known as set of architecture. These are called a set of architecture. Generally, this is called a set of architecture. Okay, where this ImageNet is a set of architecture where they conduct a competition with it. So with that competition, in that competition, they are going to identify 1,000 images at the point of same time. Okay, they are going to. That's why it has been added to that. So all these models have been developed by the ImageNet classifiers peoples only. Okay, that is a one set of algorithm or set of architecture. Okay, it's also called as transfer learning. Okay, it is also called as transfer learning. By the help of that ImageNet, okay, they are able to classify 1,000 images at the same time. Now we are only able to classifying the three outputs, whether it's Audi or Lamborghini or Mercedes itself. But these all these algorithm of models are state of architecture models, which are transfer learning models, can able to identify the 1,000 classifiers at the same time. That capability of these models has been there. So these are certain capabilities. In that, I am going to select only the resonant 50 itself. Okay, I'm only selecting the resonant 50. Let's see that what is this resonant 50 on that scale. So, okay. So, I'll just importing that resonant 50. Before importing that, I need to import the drive itself because all my data sets are available in the drive itself. Okay, I'll just connect that to the drive. It's just mounting the Google Drive. Just give me a second. Right, it's mounted. The Google Drive is mounted. My data is available in that my drive itself. Okay. So before going into that drive itself, I just want to load all the data, importing that. So what to import that? First thing is that we need to import Keras. Okay, Keras dot layers. Okay, Keras dot layers import input functions. You need to import input function, comma lambda function. Okay, lambda function, comma dense function. I'll tell you that. What is that? No issues. Next to flatten. Now I am importing that. At the point of time, I'll tell you all the libraries which I'm imported. Okay, next thing is that I am importing the from Keras dot models, from Keras dot models, import model. Right. This is what the models been imported over there. Next, I need to import this Keras resonant 50. So let's click on that resonant 50 over there. So you can see the code over there. Resonant 50 code is been available. Right. This is 101 and this is 152. Okay. This is 50 V2. Right. This is what I want code. Okay. Eros dot applications dot resonant 50. I just copy the code over there and paste it. Keras dot from Keras dot applications dot resonant 50. Right. Import what you want to import. Is it anything could not resolve the Keras? Okay, this close. Right. What do we need to import? Resonant 50 over there. Resonant 50. Right. Okay. We are importing this resonant 50, guys. Next. Next, Keras, the pre-process input also we are importing that. I just clicking on this. Just copy, paste over there. In that, I want to import pre-processing also. It should do that pre-process also as an input over there. I'm just importing that. And next thing is that I want to import the images. To read that images itself, we need to import a library called as pre-processing dot pre-processing. Pre-processing import image. So these are so many libraries available. We are importing next. Next, data set from directory, okay, data generator, because to augment all that data, okay, we need to have this library. We're just importing that image over there. Next, sequential, all that we are going to see. We are going to import these three other libraries. Like NP also we need to import that. Okay, these are the libraries being imported over there. Let's run that. Okay. Keras dot layer of input comma lambda. The spelling is wrong. Right. So all the libraries is been imported, guys. All the libraries have that same functions, right? Now it's time to load my datas. So I load the datas. My data size should be, guys. My data size should be gender score size. It should be in a size of 224 to 224. So why you are taking this 224 to 224? So you can take it any size itself, guys. But to concise or to tell that we require this kind of size only, just I'm for that specification, I'm telling that my image should be only be this kind of size itself. That's what I'm telling that. That's it. You can specify any size itself, guys. That's your wish. I need to give the path itself now. So where is my train path? I'm giving the train path itself. This is my train path giving out over there, guys. Right. This is my valid path. Okay. Valid is nothing but your test path itself. That's it. Giving the valid path equal to, where is that? Path. Right. I run that. Okay. Now the model has taken my test and train data of images, which I shown you previously. Right. Now it time to resonant to fit that images. To resonant to fit that images. What is for fitting? So resonant has capability to identify 100 kind of weights also. 100 kinds of images to identify. So all that weights need to be downloaded now because resonant has that capacity. So that I'm downloading that now. Resonant.50 of import shape. Here resonant.50 and import that shape over there. Here resonant.50 and import that shape, and this is where we have seen here. Like as you can see that when you are importing this resonant, it should include the top equal to true for 1,000 images. If your images, okay, if you want to classify 1,000 images, you should include that in the top. If you're not, we are only identify only the 3 cards data set itself. We are only able to classify that resonant need to be classified only three classifications only, like whether it's Audi, Lamborghini, or it's a Mercedes only. These are 3 parts. So these resonant 50 will work for 1,000 classifications itself. That's the reason I'm not putting it true. I'm putting it false. Weights equal to ImageNet is that classification because ImageNet is a competition. With the help of ImageNet only, this resonant function will going to work over there. So that's the reason we are putting that as a ImageNet classification over there. Right? We are putting all that weights equal to ImageNet and include true equal to false. Then what is this? Then what could be this? Various spacing. Right. What could be this +3? Right. All of you got that. What is this +3? This +3 which we are talking about are these +3 are the layers, are the last layers which we are going to use that. Are the last layers, are the image that provides, okay, image that going to provides the resonant of RGB channels over there. What is that? RGB channels over there. So we are adding +3 to the resonant 50, where you are getting RGB channels over there. Okay, that RGB channels need to be included for this resonant model itself. That's the reason I'm using this resonant over there. Right? It takes time, guys, to download all the datas. Okay, all the data is nothing but all the weights of the 1000 images need to be downloaded for that. So because this resonant 50 will used for 50 image classification of the data, but our image is 3. But again, if you are using this resonant 50, you are going to get the data or get the weights of that. So why we are using ImageNet for weights? That's what I told you, that ImageNet is the competition over there. In that competition, the people have developed that resonant 50, which is able to classify the 1000 images itself, which is able to classify the 1000 images. So that's the reason it is able to classify 1000 images. So we are only just giving the 3 weights over there. So it can easily understand that weight. So that's the reason these ImageNet weights have been taken down. That's what now it has been downloaded over there. And that has been stored down in the cache memory over there. Right? That's been stored down in the cache memory. And that is also stored down in the H file format itself. Again, our file should be saved in the H file only, because all the weights are there in the H file only. H file is one kind of format, okay, which I'll tell you that H file is, okay, H file format. I'll show you that what is this file format. It's one kind of arbitrary file format over there, right? Okay, H5 is a multi-dimensional array of storage format over there. It's one kind of hierarchical data file format, which is used for storage of multi-dimensional array of the data elements over there. Anyway, our file images should be at the end converted into multi-dimensionals itself. So that's what we are going to see now at the end itself, right? So now what is the next step? So the next step is that we have weights of 1000 images weights, but we need only the image size of 3. So no, we need only the image size of 3. So we do not train the existing weights. We do not train the existing weight. So we need to remove that existing weights. How do we remove? For layer in resonate, dot layers. Okay, for layer in resonate dot layers, layer dot trainable, layer dot trainable equal to false. We are setting down equal to false. Now it is done. Now we don't train the existing weights. We train only what we require, because there are so many weights. For it is, I told you that resonant is classifying for 1000 images itself. We don't want all the weights. Okay. If I want to classify one image, we'll send one weight. If I want to classify one image, we'll send one weight. So we don't want all the weights. We want only particular weights that are able to classify my 3 weights itself, my 3 weights of classification only. Means our don't train on existing weights. We want to train on the required weights of only 3 classifiers. So I'll remove that, right? Next we need to, if I want to, useful for getting number of outputs. So I want to show that how many outputs of the folders are available. That. So we are just putting a folders equal to glob. Glob is the function which show you that how many folders are available in that database. So how many folders are available in my database? Let's copy the path over there, guys. I just copy the path. I just copied the path over there. Right. Now folders, let's check for the folders. How many varieties of classification need to be done? Yes, there are 3 weights, 3 classifications or not, guys. What are those? First one is Mercedes, next one is Lamborghini, and next one is Audi. Are there in my training sets to classify over there? Okay, these are the what are those? These are the three to be classified over there. Okay. Right. Any other problem, guys? What is the use of glob? Glob. What does this glob is used for checking out how many type of classifications need to be done. How many number of classification need to be done? It will retrieve the data from the folders. That's the reason I am giving the training set of the data. By giving this training set of the data, it will count you that. Let's check that. It will count you that how many number of classification need to be done. So now we need to only classify this three kind of images. So if I give you one image, it should classify that out of these three, what this image belongs to out of these three. Okay, this is nothing but globe is nothing but it's kind of classification parameters. Now we are going to set that. It is clear, guys? It's one kind of useful parameter to get how many outputs we require. That's what is a good statement. Useful for getting number of outputs. Useful for getting the number of outputs classes. Clear? All right. I think all of you are able to follow, guys. Just ping me that. Ping me as over there. Those who are following that. Or give you a thumbs up. Yes, all of you. And a reply from all of you guys. There are so many people out there. This is what a transfer learning algorithm which we are running out, guys. We are learning a transfer learning algorithm. By use of that transfer learning algorithms, we are going to set that weights for each that. What is star means? Star is used to check inside the folders itself. Because our training set is there, it goes inside and inside. Like it checks for inside and inside how many folders are there. Okay. In the training data set, we have 3 folders. If I put star, hash of star, it will check inside the folders over there, guys. It will check inside the folders. Right? Right. Now, I told you that our CNN model is the last model. We have flattened model itself. The last model is the flattened model. Now we need to check for the flattened models. Now we need to test for that the flattened models available that. So for that, we are going to check the flattens on that scale. How 3 classifiers are selected? Because only we have 3 kind of folders only. We already set all the images in one folder. Okay, we have already classified our images into one folder. This is a training data set, guys. I loaded a training data set. So we already set that in the folders itself. So that it select that kind of folders and retrieve that folders over to us. Okay, it's all retrieving that folders over there. Now to set for the flatness over there, guys. To check for the flatness. We are just using x dot flatness over there and resonant dot output. Okay. Now x is a parameter used to flatten over there. So you can use a resonant to force the weights and download that and show the catchy over there. Okay. Now we are setting the flattening over there, guys. Okay. So what does this flattening will do? Okay, that's what your question that. So by showing that VGG16, you're able to identify that architecture of VGG16. Okay. Where is that images? Yeah. This is a VGG16 image over there, guys. Okay, I'll just close this. Right. You can see here. Okay, these are the flattening sources of images. Okay, these are the flattens. Okay, it has been done for converting the dimensionalities of two-dimensional to the one-dimensional. Well, flattening that images itself. We are just flattening that images. How to add more layers? You can add more layers, guys. I'll tell you that how many layers we are going to add over there. So we will see that resonant summary over there. Till now we didn't see the resonant summary, okay, or model summary. So we will see that summary, and you can get to see that how these layers has been added over there, guys. No worries. So why you are doing the flattening? We are just doing the flattening to see that what kind of channels are now converted down to that three-dimensional to the two-dimensional format itself. We're just converting that two-dimensional format into three-dimensional formats over there. Okay, just go back into that. So before running that, right, we are just running that. If I check for resonant summary, will it work or not? Let's see that resonant dot summary. Okay, it should works like okay. I will check for the model dot summary over there. Okay, no issues. Sir, is reducing the dimensions increase the efficiency of model? Yes, sure. Okay, that's what the technique is all about. Okay, we are reducing the dimensionality. That's why I told you that when I explained the machine learning models itself. Okay, the pre-processing techniques before running into that ML model itself is to dimensionality reduction itself. Okay, that's what the model understands much more better itself and give you the accurates of the outputs over there. Give you the accurates of the outputs over there. Okay, that's what we have seen that. Now check for the predictions. Okay, we'll create the prediction of activation of the model, guys. Okay, check for the prediction of the accuracy of the model. Just copy that code over there. I just want to see that how these activation functions. So now when you want to predict that, we are using the dense function over there. Why? What is this dense function is that? Okay, we are creating a dense functions to count the length of the folders, how many length of the folders, and our activation function is the softmax function itself. What do this dense function will do that? So what do this dense function will do that? As you can see that these dense layer do not have the learning layer like CNN. Okay, as you see that these dense layer do not have the learning layer like CNN. So it's just like an ANN network over there. Okay, it's just like a ANN network over there. So that's what this dense layer is all about. And we are setting that inputs equal to resonant dot inputs, and outputs should be a prediction models itself. And what is this softmax? Okay, most of you know that this is one kind of functions. Okay, softmax is a sigmoid function. Generally, it's one kind of sigmoid function. Okay, which will be which will be able to follow that. Okay, it is one kind of sigmoid function which will be able to classify multiple categories itself. So now we need to classify the images into multiple categories itself. So for that, we are using this activation function called as softmax activation function itself, guys. Now what is that? Now our model is set. Now let's check for the model dot summary, guys. Now I check for the model dot summary. Right. It takes little bit of time, guys. Just be patient. So what does it do? Okay, let's see for that. Okay. Okay, we have number of models over there. Okay. We have number of models. I see that our dense models, when you talk about our dense models over there, guys. Okay, we have created the dense models over there. That dense models is that you're seeing out are the three models because our classifier is 3, which is length of the folders. And you're seeing that convolutions of the activations functions, which you're seeing out are, we have created 3 spaces to identify that models itself. All the other spaces have been created with the weights itself. And the initial models are also created the zero weights over there. Okay. Initial models are also having the zero weights over there. Okay. That's a huge method. Because these are the convolution layers models with the number of weights. So our input layer are also having 224 to 224 by 3 sides. Yes or no? Because this is what I have created my neural networks in the size of 224, 224, 224 with the 3-dimensional images over there. Initially, I represent the image size as 224, 225. That's what it is showing, that our input image size should be as given as 224 to 224 with the 3-dimensional images, means 3 kind of folders which we are given out are being shown in this image over there. Now it's time to compile that image over there. It's time to, what we need to do, guys, compile that images. If we're going to compile that images over there, let's see that how do we compile that images, all that. So model dot compile. Okay, our model should compile that images. Okay. So what parameters we require to compile that images? Let's go for that models. What is that? We have a models on loss functions. As you can see that these are the things, loss functions are there. And next is that optimizer is available. And next is that metrics is available. So all that will copy paste over there from this model. Okay. So that's what our compiler run will help on to. Right. These are the 3 parameters which I'm going to do for that. So we are compiling the model with loss equal to categorical cross entropy of the model, which that kind of loss. And that's what I told you that as you have seen that CNN model over there, sorry, ANN part of layers, when you see that, the previous slide I told you that we have a loss function and the optimization and what metrics you are going to do that. We have put on that accuracy as a metric over there, guys. Now it's time to do for the image augmentation. That's a main step over there. Okay, what we are doing is that use the image data generator. Use the image data generator. So what is this, guys? This is a one kind of data generator. Okay, to import the images from the data set. To import the images from the data set. Clear? To import the images from the data set, this is one kind of image augmentations. So what is this image augmentation will do? So it's a simple kind of technique of that augmentations. So I'll show you that with respect to the code. I just copy that. And so the code is that when you see that from keras.pre-processing of the image, import image data generator. So what does it do? So our images, so normally our images are in some tilt format or some angle format or some the zoom format or some horizontal flip like format or the vertical flip of the formats, or the images can be in different shapes. Okay, this is what it will rescale all that images by 1 by 255 is the accept ratio on that. What does this 1 by is that? It will divide all the pixels with a standard format of 255. What could be the size itself? It will divide all that in the pixel ratio by 255. That's what is the rescaling done. Because scaling down by width and height with RGB formats over there. Okay, it will scale down the pixels in the values between 0 to 1. So it will divide all the images of that. Suppose one image is there. That pixel is suppose R2590 is a pixel. That pixel size will be divided by 255. And that scale down, that it will convert that the scale down of that pixel value between 0 to 1 itself. And that shear range is the one kind of range function, which is 20% we are taking. And the zoom range is 20%. If there are any images with the zoom out or zoom in, it should come out in the particular form of images like where that image should be understandable itself. And all the images, if there are any images with the horizontal flipping, okay, all the images should be in horizontal flipping only, guys. No image should be in vertical flipping. So it should be turned on itself. All the images should be in a horizontal flipping. It should be turned on over there. So next thing is that we don't do any kind of data augmentation itself. That's called as data image generation is nothing but doing the augmentation. Okay, augmentation is nothing but suppose you have different kind of images like flipping that images. So suppose a best example is that when your first instance, when you buy the phone itself, you do the face recognition itself. What do the face recognition in the backend do is that it collect all your images, like it will collect all your face data points itself. Like it will initially it collects the data points on your cheeks itself. And next it collects the data points on your eyes itself. Next it collects the data points on your nose and your cheeks and all your. So certainly it will increase the data points itself. That's what increase your ratio of that. So that when you see at any point of tilt, or when you see that image, or when you zoom on to that camera, or when you zoom out on that, it will recognize you because we already scaled your images. It already scaled your image in the pixel ratio with 0 to 1. So that's what if you show at any point of your, if you show your phone at any angle itself, it can identify. That's what that process called as augmentation itself, guys. Generally that technical term called as augmentation. So to do that augmentation of the process, or to process that image of augmentation, we are now using a image data generator itself. Okay, in that there are several parameters. Okay, now we are doing all that in the train data gen itself. Okay, we are only doing that in the training data only, because when you're loading the training data, it should identify that. Okay, it should identify all that images. So whether you load that images in the zoom format, or you load that images in a shear format of range, you load that in images in a vertical flip also, you load that images in any kind of format, it should pick that images or tilt that images and rescale that images into the pixel range of 0 to 1 and understand that kind of images itself, what kind of that images it's that. Because that only be done in the training set itself, guys. That you should remember that. You should do only the data augmentation in that training data set itself. So is that clear, guys, which I'm talking about? I need a quick replay from you guys. Is that clear? All of you. All the guys. I need prayer from all the guys itself. I need a replay from all the guys. Right. Yeah. Yes. Now, next step is that the same step we are going to do that. Okay, what is that? Right. What is that same step is that? Yes, sir. The test today. Yeah, we have a test at 8:30. Yeah, what to repeat, guys? Can you pick that? Yeah, you need a augmentation. You want to repeat? Yeah, the test will be at 8:30, guys. So what to repeat? If you just tell me what to repeat, I'll just repeat that. So I'll repeat that data augmentation is that. Okay, this is what we are doing, that data. The thing is that, so we are loading our training data set itself. Okay, we are loading the training data set. That training data set should be properly available to that machine itself, or that input data which you're loading out should be very proper. So to get that properly of the data, suppose, okay, if I tilt like this, you'll get an angle of image. If I tilt like this, you will get angle of image. If I be in the straight, you'll get one kind of image. If you get this tilt out it. So all these kind of images are also there in my training data set. Like cars are not actually being in the positions. Cars are in the race. Cars are in that angle. Cars are in that straight forward. Cars are in that angle itself. So all that now need to be rescaled itself. And to rescale that, we need a image data generated itself. That's what we are doing that. So we are rescaling all that itself. Now rescaling is done for that, our data. Now rescaling done. Now it's time to load my training data itself, guys. Now it's time to load my training data. So we should provide our training data or the path over there. Okay. After that, we'll provide the test data. Okay, you don't do any data augmentation for the test data itself. That should be remembered itself. You don't do any kind of scaling. You don't do you don't do any kind of data augmentation. Okay, you don't do any kind of data augmentation in the training part itself. Sorry, test part itself or validation part. You don't do anything that's. You just need to be do all these parameters. Like these are the parameters called used for data augmentation. In the training set only. In the training set only. Clear? Now, if I run this training set, okay, we have loaded 64 images, which belongs to 3 classes itself. So now it's time to load my test also. Okay. Like it's time to load my test set. The same thing I am doing that. Okay. Here we put that train in respect of test. Is it clear? Doing the same thing over there. So what are these parameter? I'll explain that. Yeah, it has been run. 58 images has been loaded. So what is this? Okay, what are this? Target size is 224 because we have given an image. Okay, we have given the image size should be 224 by 224 only because for the training as well as testing size of the images should be in that image. So why 224 only 225? You can set off any figure, guys. That's your wish. But 224 by 224 is a perfect set of image where the machine could understand little properly itself. Next thing is that batch size. What is this batch size? So this batch size is that first initially it takes 32 images. Out of all the images, it takes 32 images and it will mix all that images itself and it will understand the data. First, initially, it takes all the 32 images and mix all that, and it will understand that data itself and classify that 32 images of the data. And next it will throw that 32 images in the box itself, and again it will recirculate all the images, and again it will pick up that 32 images as the batch. Like that, it will take in the batch wide only. Okay, if we take all the images at once, the RAMs will get damaged over there because to read all that images at once itself, okay, to read all the images at once itself, it says, okay, it should be in the batch at once itself so that it can do some back propagation also because it should read and throw back all that images at once and again it should pick up all the images. So to get that back propagation and this train can be done happen efficiently and slowly where the RAM will not take too much of the time over there. Okay, where the RAM will not take too much of time to read the data itself because our batch size is only 32. You can take 32, 64, 108, anything else. That's your wish. Okay, generally, when you take that batch size is nothing but we are taking the batch of images at once and understand that and we'll throw all that images on that lot and again it will pick up another batch of 32 and it will understand the data itself so that it picks up randomly images itself to identify what kind of images itself. Okay. Next, class mode is equal to categorical. So in this case, the categorical if you have if you want to classify images of more than two. So here we have 3 classifications. So we have 3 classes, 3 cards to classify. So no, 3 classes. So if you have 2 classes, then you put the binary. If you have more than 2 classes, you put categorical over there. Clear? Right. This is what we have done. Okay. Next step is to. Okay. Next step is the main step, because now we are fitting the model. Okay. Now we are going to fit the model over there, guys. Now we are going to fit the model. Okay. We are going to fit the model and run the cell. Okay. It takes little time to execute, guys. Now we are taking the R equal to. Okay. I'll initially run that. Okay. And I'll explain this because it takes too much of time. Incomplete input. Where we are given incomplete input. Guys, the model is started now. It takes around 6 to 7 minutes to run that model, because it should get, okay, I started epoch with 1 by 50. It should go 50 by 50 over there. Right. I'll explain this code, guys, initially. So what is this? I should fit my model, okay, to fit generators of training data set, and the validation data set should be also available to, okay, we'll get the outputs also, guys, in the same format, like training set, what is that? And validation data is equal to test set, that accuracy. And epochs. Epochs means, so epochs means how many number of layers should be formed to that. I will just see that epochs. Epochs in ANN. Let's see that what is epochs in ANN. Okay, epochs is made upon one or more batches where you can use a part of the data set to train the neural network. We call passing through that training data sets over there. Okay, if the batch size is 1000, you can complete an epoch in the single iterations. Because our images have too many images on that scale. So you can increase your images also. Because that's what that epoch rate is all about. Well, so epoch in neural networks on that scale, when you talk about epoch is made of one or more batches. So how many batches you are taking down? I have specified here that images should take off 50 batches, like 50 batches. So where we use a part of data set to train the neural networks. So to train that neural network, it takes first 50 as one lot of one batch, next 50 as another lot of one batch. The batch is, see that it should take the one batch should consist of how many, the size we have given 32. 32 has one batch of image. Next another 32 is another batch. Next another 32 is another batch. Like these many of batches which you are taking out are called as epoch are called of epoch. So this is made upon of how many number of batches should we need to be taken down, guys. Okay. Now what is running on? Running on only with the 4 by 50. It takes little bit of time. Next is that steps per epoch. So what is that step per epoch? It should be a length of set, like how many steps you are going to that. So that's what it is displayed over there. Next, validation steps. So these are that 37 steps it's been taken down and 28 steps. It goes on decrease with the step sizes because the model is learning itself. The model is learned initially. When we have started these data science, so this IAML on that course. So you are a little bit confused that what we are going to understand. Now we are having a little understanding on that concept itself. That's what here also. Okay, initially it takes few much of time to understand that data. So now it becomes very easy to understand the data of that scale. So any other doubts, guys? Any other queries you can ask me? So because the model is still running. So before that, we'll see that what are these Keras application available that. So because you can use any kind of models itself, guys. I've used the resonant 50 over there. For that weights we have taken down, resonant 50. Now you can use that VGG 16 also, where you can use that ImageNet weights. What is this VGG 16 is that? Very deep convolution neural networks for large scale image recognitions. So This resonant is used for, basically this resonant 50 is used for as deep residual learning for image recognition. All are used for image recognition only, guys, but it depends upon the accuracy of the model. When you see that, so all that is that we all are setting for that 224 to 224 is that channel length, because that's what input size will give you, that all are been specified that. And if include is the top, the optional shape tuple, only the specified is that include top is false. Otherwise, the include shape is 224 by 3 with channel list. That's it. Your wish of what channel you want. Okay. Should be no smaller than 32. The channel weight should not be more than 32 itself. So, for example, 200, 200 would be one valid value also. So it can take that anything of that. Okay, we are just using that all the classifiers on that, the model instance it returns. So you can use all that. We have taken that classifier activation of softmax the previously, because majorly softmax, what is the specialty of the softmax is that it is one kind of sigmoid function, guys. It is one kind of sigmoid function which will able to classify the multiple categories itself, which are going to classify the multiple categories over there. So now the model is where itself still 8 by 50 only. Okay. No issues. It goes on fastly little bit. So it all depends upon your RAM capacity, guys. So that's the reason we don't run that. So sigmod is for binary classification, right? Yeah. Okay. It's all depends upon your, now the RAM space is that, see that. So we occupy 2.56 GB RAM till now. So it goes on increased. This space is also going to increase. So if we run with our system RAMs, like this is a GPU RAMs over there. If we run with our system RAMs, it takes huge amount of time and space on that RAM, and your laptop gets eaten out very fastly. That's the reason you need to connect your clouds itself to run all that, guys, itself. So you need to connect to that clouds itself to run all that process. So in the meanwhile, if you have any queries, you can ask me. All right. Someone is asking big question that view engineering designs after a lot of computational efforts for several hours of computation system. Can this image recognition reduce the design processing? And what mathematical model does it for insights? Right. What is this backend process is done in that? Its backend process is doing the weights itself. Weights updation only, guys. It's updating the weights itself. Updating the weights and creating some individual neural networks. So it all runs with some activation functions. We have plenty of activation functions, guys. So as you can see that activation functions, so it all been running with that activation functions in the neural networks. So when you see that, so these are several activation functions, guys. Right. So we have ReLU, we have Rekey ReLU, okay. Rekey ReLU available over there. And now yes, epoch is nothing but number of iterations itself. It takes the batch's number of iterations itself. The batch of 32 images collected down with the number of iterations. It takes 32 of the batch of images at once and collect again that iteration and do with that iteration and again doing that with the iterations itself, guys. So someone asked you that what is the backend, all that. So backend computations are running out with the activation functions, like plenty of activation functions. And these iterations which you are doing out are done by these kind of equations, guys. So there are plenty of functions of equations. So we have softmax, we have ReLU, we have exponential, we have arctan, we have tan h, we have rectified linear unit. Like, so all about giving the inputs and updating the weights and apply to that functions, activation functions. And this is your biased, updating that biased also. So that's what the why it is been updated over there. So every time we are updating that. So why is loss increasing for each epoch? Yes, loss function. When you see that loss, so basically that is an important function, guys. When you see that, so loss functions is nothing but when you increase the loss functions. So when you are increasing the loss functions over there, it's nothing but the model is again going to do some optimizations over there. So if your loss is very much high over there, your model is not getting too much of accuracy over there. That's the reason you're doing that again, the optimizations over there. That's what you're doing, the back propagations again and again, doing the back propagations over there. So that's what that loss function, when you see that loss functions in the neural networks also, it will tell you the same thing that quantifies the difference between the predicted and actual values in the machine. Generally that. So it provides, I told you that it provides the feedbacks on how well that fitting the data. Okay, it's my model performance and guide the optimization process over there. It will send you that. So your loss function is much more over there. So you have much more difference over there with the actual to the prediction value. So your accuracy is gets lowered over there. So then what to do? Again, it should go back to that model and train the model again and come back again and check for the loss function. If the loss function is reduced, then the model is okay. If your loss function is not as a reduced, again do the back propagation and do the optimization process over there. Same process goes on repeatedly. So the loss function should get on decreased over there. Okay, guys. So it should be getting on decreased continuously itself. In the meanwhile, we just understand a particular code to I just write code to plot an accuracy over there. What I have written is that, so we have taken down our epochs in the name of R itself, in the name of R. So I just want to plot and show you that what is that graph should be available. Okay, we are just clicking out that R dot history. It will take down all the history of the data. Like what is that loss and train loss here. And we are going to plot this or dot is of value loss and value loss functions labels. And to that, because this is a code, we will get that data of graphs available after running out these epochs over there, guys. We'll wait for a few seconds, or sorry, few minutes to get that. So in the meanwhile, if you have any queries itself, you can just ask me, guys. Because we are ending at the session at 8:30. So I think it takes another 5 minutes to get that. Sir, I want to make my final year pod so that I can make flower identification using CNN and Keras. Yeah, it could be good itself. Okay, you can make the flower identification also, and you can make that disease identification in the crops itself, and you can also make or you can run with different models as a trained model and find out the model's accuracy. So instead of using the KRAS, you use the KRAS with different resonant models itself. Like you can use with the resonant 50, you can use with the resonant V2. All that should be implemented on your projects so that you can get better accuracy of which model is going to do that. so that your project gets strengthened over there instead of using only one kind of Keras model itself, guys. One kind of ImageNet classification itself. That you can do it, no problem. Instead of only working with one model on that scale, you can work out with another different number of Keras. In the meanwhile time, I'll write a couple of codes over there, guys. So in the meanwhile time, I want to take that Keras dot model, okay, and to save that model, okay. I have made a data set of 400. So which Keras application will be better to work on? Yeah, you can use VGG 16 or itself, guys, or VGG 52, or this Keras 50 also will work on. So every model is trained with 1,000 classification itself. There is no worries itself. You can use any kind of model. So VGG 16, which is a very good learning, transfer learning itself, been available over there. You can use it, guys. So these also works very fine itself. This also works very fine itself because its accuracy is very high also. As you can see that this accuracy is also very high. So it's the accuracy range is 90s over there. Okay. Resonant is 74.9 itself, that scale. Okay, you can go with any top these 5 or 6. That could be very better. Because they have trained with VGG 16 is trained with so many millions of records on the data, like VGG 19 and 16. Right. I want to save my HF file over there. Before getting that, I'm writing the codes itself. From Keras dot models, import what to import? Load model. So let's see that where it's coming. Load score model. Because my RAM is going to use load model, and you want to save that model initially. Model dot save. I'm going to save my model in the form of model dot resonant. What is the name I want to save? Model underscore resonant. Resonant spelling is yes, resonant 50. I'm using resonant 50, so I'm saving that in the form of resonant 50 H5. This is a file format to be saved, guys. Because in the previously we have seen that all the files have been saved down. The weights have been calculated and saved down in the same file format. Now, if I'm going to want to predict over there, let's see that prediction. I'm writing just a code itself because it takes time to waste over the time. Model dot predicts of which model to be predict? Nice. Test set. Right. Can we get notes from day one? There is no notes, guys, especially. We have a IBNB file format, which we can work on with that. Now, after setting these kind of predictions, guys, we are now importing, now we want to convert that images into an, what is that? Which format? I want to convert that images into an argmax format over there, which is nothing but your result, which is an augmentation matrix. That is an array matrix over there. All the images which you are doing out should convert into that argument matrix over there, guys. Okay, that's what we are doing now. So it should convert that. It's a because all that images which you're seeing out should be converted into an array format only. The data should be, every time you see that, the data will be converted into an array format only. So this we'll see that. Next, this next, what is that we are going to see? Predicts, okay. Next, we are seeing the model predictions from, Keras, Keras.models, Keras.models, import load model. I already imported, I think so. Load underscore model. Already we have imported in the top. Okay, issues. Okay, we already import this Keras, thus pre-processing in the image already imported, no issues. I think it's written top right. Not working. So which epoch we are? Let's see that. We are reached 30. So we are loading little libraries over there to match out. Now, our image should be saved in which file over there. So we need to read that model, okay, load model over there in my file called as this file, which is we are going to save over there. Okay, we are going to read that file in that next step. And after this, what is our next step to do that? We are going. Okay, now what is the next step? Next, we are going to take our image, any one of our image in the training part itself, or in the test part. We are going to take that in the test part over there. Right, guys, where is this? Right, guys, I'll show you that which is already run the cell. Okay, I'll show you that file which is already run. So wait a second. So basically you need to use that ZPE to run all that cells itself, because it takes, now we are only taking that few images. We have only 48 of records of images and we are trying to evoke only 50. The 50 only it takes it this much of time itself, guys. If you are loading with I images, see that how could this epoch run? Okay, it takes couple of hours, guys. Okay, basically when the big missions of the big data has been loading on, it takes couple of hours to run with the data itself. So I have written all that data within. Yes, we have assessment on 840 or 830, 830, I think so. Yes, today. There is this epoch, the 6. Okay, guys, I'll show you other file which already loaded. Okay. Um, just taking a little time. We'll wait for that. So I'm just loading one image. Okay, I'm just loading one image from my drive. Okay, which is a test image, and from the Lamborghini folder. I'm taking one image. Agar this is the image to be predicted. Okay, this is the image need to be predicted. Okay, I'm loading one image. Whether it's predicting correct or not, let's see that after that. Okay, so I'm loading all that codes itself initially. So I'm pre-planning or loading that codes over there. Because the time is running out. What is the next step? X we have loaded. Now it's do for arc max over there. Do some scalings over there, like dividing that scaling by 255 because we initially add a because I'm doing all that. Okay, this image which I'm loading now, that images are need to be converted in the array itself. Array that image need to be converted in the array because I told you that all the images need to be converted into an array. All that also doing that, my prediction results are also should be converted into array. And these images which I am testing on one images, that image should be also converted into our array, and that images should resize by 255 because already we have reset that test image to 255 or not. Initially, when you see that on the top, yes or no? Our image is being resized to 255 over there. Yes. So see that the test is also resized to 255. That's why reason we are resizing into 255 because our image size should be that scale itself. Now, after doing that, now we are going to do some expanding our dimensions. Suppose we are checking that expansion of our dimensions by this expand dimensions over there with process data of input which we are given out. Okay. Next model dot predict. Okay, we are predicting the model, and we are also going to predict on that scale. Okay. Now what I'm doing that we are expanding our dimensions. Let's check that how many dimensions of the output. Generally, our dimensions of the output should be 254, comma, what could be our dimensions? 1, comma 254, comma 254 is that. Okay, let's check A for that predicted model and what could be output. Let's see that. Okay, this is what, if you predict A, what could be our outputs. Okay, these are the right guys. I've already set all the programs. Okay, we'll wait for 2 minutes. It will go over. In the meanwhile, if you have any queries, you can ask me, guys. So you can run with any resonant, guys. Okay, check with the resonance also. That could be one project also. If you're doing some image classification over there, you check with that, doing how this model is performing on your data set. So how to plot the history. What is that? I didn't get to that. History means Okay, histogram. You're asking about histogram. Okay, histogram is very easy, that guys, to plot an histogram. Okay, you can ask here itself. In the collab, it will give you that. Okay, itself you can ask it how to plot histogram. Okay, we have AI over there. Okay, you copy paste over their code, it will show you that histogram. It's very simple, guys. Now it's been, if I copy paste and see that, if I run in the other collab over there, because this cell is running now, guys. I don't want to disturb. I'll show you after that. Guys, the simple thing is that plt dot east. Okay, in that you want to specify that these numbers. Suppose if you take this program like 1 to 11, means it prints 1 to 10. Okay, this 10, okay, need to be keep in which bins, like 2 in one bins, 2 in another bins, like that. How many bins you have? 5 bins. The 5 bins is that. So that's what the plotting is that. It's a just simple like a bar plot, but there is no gaps in the bar plot. There is a gaps in the bar plot, but histogram doesn't have any graphs over there. I will show you these images like what could be this histogram. So these are the images like looking like. Okay, these 0 to 2 are, which are the elements are there, 0 to 2 are in one category. That's are called as bins. And 2 to 3 are, 2 to 4 is one category, that is called as another bin. Like that, how many bins you want? Means out of all that numbers from 0 to 10, which numbers need to be there in the which bin itself you are going to, all numbers should be divided into which bins you are giving out. So that's what this histogram is all about. We are reached to 49. So our accuracy is goes increased itself and loss is decreased. That's what I told you that. Right? Yeah, we got that. If I check that or dot history, okay, all the values has been listed out over there, guys. All the values which we got, all the values are listed. Now I want to plot these values by the codes which I explained already. So we got, see that we got all that it parallelly. Training loss and validation loss goes parallelly over there. So in this, it is also going the parallelly itself. So the gap which you're seeing out, if you add more images, the gaps will be filling out. Here the image size is very low, 60 or 80 images in that. So if you give that more images, your training and the validation accuracy gets on increased over there. So now I am running this model to save that. Okay, model has been saved. If I predict that, and now the predictions goes on. Okay, it takes little time to predict the test set over there. Right. Now we are taking all that predictions into an. So now we got the predictions, guys. So in the folder range, zeros, okay, all that images, in the first images which they are taken, 0 is the Audi and 1 is the Lamborghini. Okay, and 2 is the Mercedes-Benz, guys. Now, if I load one images over there, Like if I take one image, like in the test set, if I take one images over there, it should tell that which image it is. Okay, in the test over there, if you go for test over there, in the Lamborghini, if I take 10 image over there, then if I copy over there and paste that. So in that folder, if I paste over there, it should tell that, okay, the image has been loaded down. Now it has been predicted, the model is done. Now the model is need to tell that these images which I am loading down should be identified that image, which category it belongs to. So now X has been converted to an array itself, and that none need to be resized to the original scale which you have taken down. Okay. Now I got 1 comma 22 24 comma 3 over there. Now I am going to predict that my image which are over there. So we got all the values, like these are the predictions of arrays, like telling that this is the category of the image which are taken down. If I take A over there, yes, it is 2. Yes or no? Because I have taken Lamborghini. My folder is in the order of which order, guys? In the order of test, which order is there? Which are we are trained on order on? The first one is Audi, next one is Lamborghini itself. Yes or no? And next one is Mercedes. Means 0 is Audi, 1 is Lamborghini, 2 is Mercedes over there. Okay. Now our products is been identified as the order over there, which is Lamborghini is been identified in the model itself. Okay, this is the way you're going to see that the classifications over there. In that, if you add the Flask over there, you can see that in the web browser to add that, and there you can load that images. Instead of loading here, you can load that images by using the Flask over there. That's a one kind of thing over there. So this is all about your neural network concept, guys, which is called as transfer learning. Now we are discussed all about your transferring learning in the neural network concepts by using Keras, okay, which is in the help of CNN, conventional neural networks itself. Right, guys? Okay. Any queries from your end? Yes, Amar?
Yeah, hi, hello.
Yeah. Guys, if you have any queries, you can ask me.
Yes, so you can take 2-3 more minutes. I will
Yeah.
start at 8:40.
Yeah. Any queries, you can ask me, guys. Anyway, I will share this file and the dataset file. No issues. Any other queries from your end? Okay, like this way you can create all your project, guys. Okay, you can create all your projects with the real data sets. Okay, I just collected these images from the Google Images itself. I only created this my own itself by folders. So where you can search all that images in one category and put that in one image and then test this model itself, whether the model is running good or not. So you test or you take your friends' images. Okay, all you take your friends' images in one folder. Like whether the model is going to classify your friend like this name and this name itself or not. This is all the same similar thing kind of fashion which where the face recognition is also applied over there. The same thing. Right. Okay. I think you enjoyed all this session. I think so. All the guys. I think you enjoyed all the section. I need a quick reply from your end. Hope you enjoyed that session with all the machine learning and artificial intelligence concept mainly. Yes, all of you. I need a reply from you. Whether it is a good session you have done. Yes. Kindly share your valuable feedback to us so that we can improve much better. Right, right. All of you, please reply that whether you enjoyed the session. Right, 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 right. Okay, right. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for your valuable feedback. I hope we will connect again once. Okay. Thank you for your time, guys. Sparing all these 10 hours with that complete sessions. Right. Right. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all being patient and listening my lecture for a long time duration. Right. Thank you. Yes, Amit.
Yeah, sure. So I would like to thank you, Arvind, for such
Yeah.
wonderful sessions from last 5 days. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you. Thank you. Right, right. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. So, guys, sorry, my voice is not that much good, but I hope I'm loud and clear. I just need a confirmation in the chat box. And don't ask me for the attendance. I'm not going to share because I have surprise for you. I just said you don't ask me for the attendance link. I will share that in the last 5 minutes. Okay. So as of now, what is the time? It's 8:40. Guys, we have a surprise test of 30 marks. We have a surprise test of 30 marks, 15 question, and you will get a 20 minutes. So now I'm sharing the test link in the chat box over the Zoom and YouTube as well. Okay. So your time is start now. Guys, I shared the test link over the Zoom and YouTube as well, and I'm sharing my screen. If you're not clear with the test description, definitely you can see my screen and I will walk you through what is the test description one. So total questions 15, total marks 30, start time 8:40, 9 p.m. Sharp at 9 p.m. I will close the test. All the best. Let's go for it and crack the test. I want all of you to come back with the good mark. Okay? So let's crack it. So, dear participant, you have 10 more minutes to submit your test. So, please make sure that you are going to submit your test sharp at 9 o'clock. Before that, okay? Those who are done, guys, be there. I am going to show you the top 10 toppers of this training program as well. So be there. I have a couple of announcements for you regarding to the upcoming program, regarding to the certificates, and I want you to do some task for me. So please be there. Those who are done, be there. And those who are not done, focus on your test. Sorry for disturbance. So guys, 5 more minutes. Guys, I already said that. Please wait for the attendance link. Attendance will be there, but in the last 5 minutes, whenever the test will be done, whenever I'm done with all this info sharing information and all this announcement, then only I will share the attendance link. If it's done, share me your marks in the chat box. And for others, you have 5 more minutes. Twenty-six, 24, 24, 20, 23, 28, 26, 20, 24, 22, 22, 20, 28, 20. Okay, okay, okay. My score is 0. Who is this? Let me check the name. कौन है ये? Where is your score? Let me check. Guys, don't be smart. Huh? Vedant, you are there saying my score is 0. What happened, Vedant? Why your score is 0? You didn't submit the test, huh? My score is 20. You check it. Then why you said 0, Vedant? 26, sir. Let me check the comment over the YouTube as well. 26, 28, 16, 24. Very good, guys. It's wonderful. Attendance link I will share later. It's my typing mistake. Okay, Vedant. Okay, so last 2 minutes. My score is unfortunately 20. It's good. No need to worry. Okay. My score is 28. My score is 30. Wonderful, Sandhya. 22. Sir, attendance. Attendance will be shared in the last 5 minutes. D Madhavi, 18, 18, 18. Okay, last 2 minutes. Those who are yet to submit, I'm requesting, guys, please, please, please fill the form. Submit your form. I'm going to close the test sharp at 9 o'clock. After that, if you are going to say me, sir, open for 1 minute, sir, open for 2 minutes, I'm not going to hear you, okay? There's one problem with one question. Last one. So it will be get auto updated if you submitted. So don't worry about that. If you submitted the right, it will be get auto updated. Okay. YouTube participants. Okay. Good. Updated if you submitted. So guys, one more surprise. There is no dependency of this test on the certificate. It's just for your practice purpose. I want to see your enthusiasm. Seriously, how much you are taken from these last 5 days. For the certification, attendance is mandatory. Okay. So don't worry. It's not be like you are not going to submit the test. You also getting to know that where we are, what we put in the last 5 days. Okay. Guys, I want one confirmation. So I'm just closing the test and it's time to close the test. Are you ready? Are you submitted? Yes or no? Can I submit the can I come can I disable the test? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, wonderful. So thank you so much for the test. I am closing the test now. Okay. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Let me close the test. I will give you the 1 extra minute here. Take it. At 9:01, I will close that. Okay. Now I'm closing that. It's 9:01. Thank you so much, dear participant, for attending the test. And I got approximately 1000 plus responses. Wonderful. So, guys, attendance. Yeah, you're always coming on the attendance. I said that now I will share. Then I'm going to share. Don't worry. Be there. You're getting bored to hearing me. If it is, definitely I will share. Tell me. You don't want to hear me. My voice is that much bored, yeah. AJ, you are getting bored? No, you want to hear me? Right. So wait, yeah. I'm okay. AJ, I'm sharing the attendance with you. You can fill and then you can leave 1 minute. Huh? Let me share the attendance with only AJ. So guys, for top 10 participant, I am going to show the top 10 participant of this test. Okay. Now, I will assign you the one task. Alright guys, don't worry, yaar. Attendance will open. I'm going to share. Every day I have to share at 8:30 na. Right now. So today also I will share. If I'm holding for 1 day, it's for you na. I'm just explaining few things. I am taking one test. So no need to worry. Okay. So be there. I will explain each and everything regarding to certificate, regarding to the upcoming programs. Okay. So meanwhile, I am going to prepare a test result for top 10 toppers. But I want to assign you one task. Are you ready to do that task? But before assigning that task, I want to see how many participants are here from GNITS College. G. Narayanama Institute of Technology and Science. Please raise your hand. Quick, quick. I want all the participants from GNITS to raise their hand. 10. Till that time, I need 100 count. What are you doing, guys? Okay, wonderful. So thank you so much to the GNITS College for collaborating with XLR for this wonderful artificial intelligence and machine learning training program. And definitely we'll come up with such kind of the series in your collaboration again and again. Okay. So now I am assigning voice is not proper. Shruti. So guys, for others, my voice is loud and clear. If I am going to talk now, lots of participants are going to decrease their volume, right? Because definitely I have touched on me, my voice is always loud and clear. Wonderful. Thank you. So I am assigning one task every day. You are giving me a wonderful feedback over the attendance link. But today I need your feedback over our GMB page. So I am sharing few of the GMB links in the chat box. If you are belonging from the Maharashtra, you can give the feedback to that location. If you are from Delhi, from that location. If you are from Bangalore or Karnataka, for that location. And if you are not belonging from 3 of these locations, then there is one link to other, so you can mark your feedback. I'm giving you a 2 to 3 minutes of time. Okay. So meanwhile, you can submit your feedback. I will prepare a test result and then I will share the attendance link. I shared the link. Your task is started. What you have to submit in the feedback, rating out of 5, and the word about our training program. Okay, you enjoyed the session, how was the support, how was the trainer? Okay, so I want each and everybody to submit your form, to submit your feedback. Meanwhile, I will prepare your result. So allow me a 1 minute. Not 1 minute. Sorry, I said 1 minute, but I need a 2-3 minutes. And you also need a 2-3 minutes to type it down over the GMB page, okay? Hmm. Enjoying GNITS. Eve. Thank you. Once you are done with your feedback, I want quick replay over the Zoom and YouTube as well. You can say me Amar, you can say me not anything, you can say me Amar, but just replay Amar done. Okay, I'm your friend only. Guys, done. YouTube participant, I'm watching you. Don't be a smart for attendance link. I want your confirmation once you are done with your feedback. And I'm ready with the result. Done. Wonderful. My test is not submitted. What happened, Deepak? Guys, are you excited to see the top 10 toppers? I am also excited to show. Please, someone share the feedback link. Sir, that not open for me. It's not open for anybody. Now I'm going to share the top 10 toppers. I'm not going to read their name. Yes, Amar. Yeah, thank you so much. My friend wasn't able to submit the form. What happened with your friend? What is the issue? Your friend is not there in the session? फ्रेंड के फ्रेंड हो आप टाइम आउट हाँ टाइम आउट सो टाइम आउट हो अक्षय guys you are able to see my screen see the first 10 toppers hey somebody name is not okay 1 minute let me reshare my screen you are like sir I am the topper the 10th topper name is not visible so let me reshare my screen guys GMB feedback is done. Thank you so much. Kindly share the attendance link. Yes, Dr. Piyush, sure. Definitely, we are going to share. Sorry for bothering for the attendance, but just give me 2 more minutes, please. Guys, I hope you understand me. So see, your name is there or not? I will keep the screen for 1 minute so you can check if your name is there. And guys, I'm not appreciating these 10 members only, but all of you are done such a wonderful job. Okay. Thank you so much for attending the test. And seriously, it's very wonderful. Okay. Now, let me stop the screen sharing. And guys, for what you are waiting from the long time, I'm going to share that. 1 minute. Let me check where is the attendance. Yeah, I have the attendance with me. Guys, I have a couple of announcement. So please be there if you are going to submit your attendance as well. I hope I have 2-3 training program updates that will be help you. What I share the attendance now. Okay, thanks God. Yes, I shared the attendance. YouTube participant, I'm sharing that. Cannot submit the assessment. Piyush sir, the time is over. That's why I hope you are not able to submit your attendance. But no problem. I did not attend the first lecture. Yes, guys. I'm giving you the time. See, I already given you the time to submit your feedback over the GMB. I'm giving you a 1 minute of time to submit your attendance. After that, I will explain you about the certificate and upcoming programs. Okay? Sir, can you please send the attendance link once again? Yes. You can ask me now n number of time. I will share that. I did not fill the attendance form yesterday. Oh. Teacher. Somebody's saying me, teacher. Amar, please see my message. Yes, I'm seeing. Amar sir, you are really awesome. Thank you so much. Not done, Amar. Okay, done, Amar. I'm feeling very well. Thank you so much, guys. It's be like you are making my day. I'm sharing the attendance link once again. Amar bhaiya, certificate kaise milega? Yes. I will explain that as well. Now, see, coming to the certificate, those who attended 60 and more than 60% of the session, they will receive their certificate within 7 to 8 working days. Okay? Not only attended, but those who mark their attendance on a daily basis, not daily basis, but at least 60%. Means be like if you're going to take a calculator, hey, 5 divided by 3 or 3 divided by 5 into 100, it will be 60%. Yes, absolutely. If you attended a 3 session or at least marked attendance for 3 sessions, you will get the certificate within 7 to 8 working days. Clear, guys? Are Baba, clear or not? Yes. Wonderful. Don't skip, sir. I'm very excited with my English is very full. Please, sir, tell me what can do. Don't skip my message. So for English, you have to keep practicing. Okay. With your friends, with your family. Don't hesitate to talk. Okay. Each and every time, talk in English. Because see, I know that native language is important. With our family members, we are talking in the Marathi, Hindi, English, Urdu, Kannada, whatever. But at the time of getting job, that HR person, that technical round, everybody will be talking the English. Okay, so you have to be a communicate in the English. Okay, I will reply to everybody, be there. Okay, now there's one more announcement. If I'm sharing your certificate, if we are going to share your certificate, okay, then if you're keeping that certificate in your download folder, what is the use of that? Nothing. Yes, right? So you have to do one thing. You have to post your certificate over the LinkedIn. How many of you are using the LinkedIn? Raise your hand. Guys, LinkedIn is the most viewable platform by the HRs, by the company. Whatever your achievements, please and please, I'm requesting you can share over the LinkedIn. You can update that in your resume. I completed 10 hours training program on AI and ML from the XLR. Definitely that will help you. Okay. Because as compared to the other market, you are there. Your confidence inspires me. Thank you so much, Alanksha. Okay. So you are somewhere there, but whenever you are going to post your LinkedIn post with your certificate, share thoughts about the training program, how you enjoyed. And don't forget to tag the XLR. XLR team will check your certificates and they will appreciate. Definitely, I will also check and I will appreciate. Okay. Now, guys, one more announcement from my side. I have lots of announcement. Please be there. And sorry for that. So those who are looking for a career counseling from the XLR team, those who are in the final year, those who are not getting what to do in the future, how we are able to go with our career, definitely we are open for that. And as a career counseling, I'm sharing one form. It's a free of cost career counseling. Our team members will connect with you via call for career counseling. So yes, Rohini, it's emergency, sir. What happened? Rohini, what's your question? Excellent growth of my job. Thank you so much. 1 minute. So guys, I shared the career counseling form with you. So it's not open for all those who are in the final year or those who are currently looking for their career or their job. Definitely you can fill that form. Now, next announcement. I'm sharing that form. I'm not sure. Sir, your voice is not clear. My voice is clear. You can check with your network once. Sir, please send the attendance link. Okay, I will share the attendance link. Then I will go with the next announcement. Okay. So, guys, next announcement is that for final year student, we are coming up with a training program. It's a campus recruitment training with the placement assistant. The program will be start from 8th of the January. Okay. And it's a complete series of 200 plus hours of training program. In that, will will definitely try to give you a placement. Okay, we'll cover a lots of things. So I'm sharing that CRT program link with you. Okay, so you can just go ahead. Those who, it's exclusively for final year student. Okay, don't worry, those who are there in the second year, third year, first year, definitely in the next year you will get that chance. As of now, it's open for final year. So I'm sharing that link. So sir, hey sir, it's free of cost. Okay, now first year, second year, third year participant, don't nervous. Okay, you will say, sir, why you're focusing on the fourth year? Don't worry, we are coming up with the one more training program, and it's fundamentals of full stack development. In that, we'll cover a lot. In a 20 hours training program, we'll start with the basics of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap, and we'll take a walk you through of the database as well. So I'm sharing that program link as well. Okay, so you can just go ahead, mark your registration. Yes, I shared the full stack development link with you. Sir, how certificate will be sent? As I informed earlier, you will receive a certificate via registered email ID within 7 to 8 working days. Okay, so let me take a glass of water. 1 minute. Sir, please give me the certificate within coming Mondays because in our college they are asking the certificate for giving a marks. Monday is the last day. Actually, it's not possible because tomorrow is a Sunday again. 1st January, everybody on a leave. We'll try our best, but I'm not sure on Monday we will get that. That's why we are taking 7 working days. What you said about the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, we are going to start that program, Fundamentals of Full Stack Development, from 8th of the January for 20 hours. I shared a link. Guys, you want to see us again with this kind of the training program, so you have to register for that. Sir, you haven't seen my message. What's your message? Guys, I'm getting lots of messages at the same time now. That's why. Sir, where are you from? I'm from Pune. Sir, can you share day 1 or day 2 attendance link sheet? Cause I have marked only 2 days attendance. Hey, how is possible? Rohini, yeah, I'm getting your questions. Please replay, but I'm not getting what's your questions. Okay. So I'm not able to share the attendance link of day 1 and day 2. Okay, because it's closed on that time. Working as an assistant professor in engineering college, want to switch career in a company, kindly guide me. So registry definitely it's depend upon currently in which stream you are working. If you're working in a computer science or BTech department, definitely there are data science, full stack development, lots of things are there. If you're from non-tech, then data analyst is there, business analyst is there, software testing is there. Sir, right now I'm in 3rd year, but I uploaded my many projects of ML on GitHub account. Can I also get the chance to apply for placement? So dear participant, very good question, Priya. So see, as a company perspective, you can go anywhere or everywhere. Graduation is mandatory, right? So try to complete your graduation with the good marks, okay? And simultaneously do a certification courses and try to enhance your knowledge, try to work on your GitHub, LinkedIn profile, your Naukri profile. Okay, so that will definitely help you because there are lots of crowd, but you have to be somewhere different than others. So why you are different? Because in one batch, if the 4th year student, definitely they're going to get placed, one will get 4 LPA, 5 LPA, 6 LPA. One of your friend definitely will going to get a 20 LPA, right? Why? He's sitting in your classroom, he's sitting in your bench, right? But he or she is doing something else than others, right? That's why I missed the attendance of yesterday because network problem, but I attended lecture. Okay, Pritam, so sorry to say, but I'm not able to do it. Working as a professor in AI and DS, definitely then you can try as a upcoming eras is a generative AI and chat GPT. Definitely you can go for data science plus artificial intelligence. That will help you. Tell about the certificate, sir. So dear Ram, for you, I will explain once again. If you attended 60% of the session and you mark your attendance as well, then you will receive a certificate within 7 to 8 working days. Okay? Via your registered email ID. Sir, can you your personal number? Sorry, if you have to connect with me, if you any query, okay, no problem. I'm sharing that. Or that will be good if you drop me a WhatsApp message. For 1st year, I want to see one message. Prajot, sir, I already completed Fundamentals of Full Stack course from XLR and its excellent program, which is conducted by Syed Zabiullah, sir. Yes, Prajot, I was there. Definitely, that was a wonderful program by the Syed, sir. Sir, I completed cloud computing and DevOps training session, but did not receive the certificate. Sadia, when it's done, sir, I haven't got any link regarding day 1 and day 2. So my attendance is 40% only. But you have 3 days, day 3, day 4, day 5, then it will be 60%. अरे बाप रे. Guys, wait. You have lots of question. I will take. Sir, I had a 5 years gaps as I dropped out from the BCom, but how did I master in cloud computing, global certification from Pune, and also I did the internship in desktop support engineering in Pune. Doing for Pune and BCom graduation and also doing a part-time job with the desktop support. So for one, definitely you can try to upskill your skill as you from the non-tech background. Or if you're looking for such kind of the job in the IT, so probably you can try for data analyst or business analyst or software testing. That will help you. Guys, don't share me the message whatever the attendance you miss, because I'm explaining each and every day 60% attendance is mandatory to get the certificate. I'm explaining the guys, right? Then still you are missing, then this is not my mistake, right? You have to be aware. Sir, which job best after BCA? Definitely after the BCA you can go for full stack development because it's a trending. Not it's trending, definitely it will be there in the market because front end, back end plus database. What we need more? Attendance, yes, I'm sharing the attendance. I am in a second year BCA, have like to job, so what I can learn. So it's depend upon your comfort. So few of the participant be like me. Take an example of me. I'm Amar. I'm interested for a BTech computer science, but I'm not interested in do coding. So what is the use of that? But simultaneously, I have interest in queries. Be like, I want to delete this table, select star from this table. I have lots of interest in RDBMS, DBMS, SQL, NoSQL, MySQL. You can choose that and you can go with that. But wherever you are going to be on the top. Okay. The course of full stack developer starting in the Jan. What is the time duration? 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Weekdays, Monday to Friday, 10 days, 20 hours. Sorry, guys. Very useful your classes, sir. Thank you so much, Roshni. What's your mother tongue? Uh, Marathi. I'm from Pune, guys, Maharashtra. But our offices is not located only in Maharashtra. We have couple of offices in the India. So I will just give the brief idea about our locations and our courses. So we are located in Mumbai with two offices, two locations, Andheri and Thane. In Pune, we have two offices, Viman Nagar and Baner. Then Hyderabad Cyber Tower. Then Bangalore BTM layout. Then Chennai Chefok. Then Delhi. I don't know the proper location of Delhi. Then again Kolkata. So definitely in future, if you want to enroll for any courses or you need any help from XLR team, definitely you can visit our office without hesitating. Can I leave the session? Yes, guys. If you don't have any query or question, you can leave for the day. And I'm waiting for you. I'm not saying that you're going to miss me, but definitely I'm going to miss you. And I will see you again on 8th January. Right? Sir, your qualification. अरे बापरे. So, sorry. सर मी तुम्हाला मेसेज करेल व्हॉट्सअपला रिप्लाय करा डेफिनेटली. Good evening, sir. I have one request. I want sir help for my final year projects. Can I get the Arvind sir contact number? So coming to that part, we don't have access to share the numbers, but you can drop an email to edl@xlr.com. We'll help you. We'll try to connect. Okay. Please reply. Dilip, what's your question? I think office in Hyderabad. Yes, we have office in Hyderabad at Cyber Tower. Amar sir, can I get your personal number? Advance Happy New Year, sir. Thank you so much and Happy New Year to all of you. Sir, I have one question. So you didn't even answer any of my question. Likita, I'm sorry, but I'm getting lots of questions. So you can type it down. I will try. Please, sir. Okay, Arjun. Okay, I think you two participants, you are there. I know that 49 candidates are there. Guys, just like the session here. Guys, share the feedback. If you don't have any query or question, share the feedback. Can we get the internship? For internship, you have to enroll for the courses. Sir, I have max knowledge of the HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap, and I want to be the full stack developer. So, what can I learn or full stack? What is the path? What we are other language I should learn? So, the most important language you can learn a JavaScript and Java, because Java is the most secure language as per my understanding. Most of the banking domains, financial companies to work on Java. Sir, please replay my question. So, what's your question? Thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful experience and session. And advance Happy New Year. Thank you so much, and same to you, Rutuja. Sir, I'm currently in a diploma third year. Can I apply for this 200 course? No, it's open for only final years. If you want to go through the knowledge, definitely you can go through. But for others, you're not available or not eligible. Full stack recording will be available. Yes, it will be available over the LMS. No need to worry. Dear sir, I'm Dr. 1 minute. Engineering College, Loni, Maharashtra. We want to have a MOU with XLR. Please, Engineering College, Loni, Maharashtra. Loni means Ahmednagar, right? So I'm sharing the email ID with you, sir. So you can just drop an email. Definitely will connect with you. And for sure, MOU will help your college for NAC and NBA. It will help your students to upskill their self and the faculties as well, because we're running the SDPs, FDP, and many more things. Send your email, sir. Guys, you have EDL email. Na? I'm checking the EDL email. Okay, I will check that. So you can drop an email to edl@texler.com. Number of attendance into 100 divided by 6 is your attendance. You're welcome. Thank you so much. But it's not 6. I think it's we are done with the 5 days only, na guys. Sir, please replay. Yes. What's your question? In future, sir, my question, please. Yes, Omkar, I'm just seeing, sir, my question, please. Where is your question? Sir, Are, you can share your question. I'm here only. I'm not going to leave. Once your questions are going to wind up, then I will leave. So let me check, guys. You two participant, can I wind up the session for you? Can I have a confirmation? It's very nice platform, sir. Okay, thank you. I will send the email. You're most welcome, sir. Sir, I haven't got the link regarding day 1, day 2, and hey guys, 40%. I'm extremely sorry. I'm not able to certify, or team is not able to certify. Please replay what to do for MS in data science abroad. So you need to take help of institutions. So which job is better after completion of BTech and AI DSS? Definitely you can work as artificial intelligence, or else you can work as a data scientist. Yes, sir. Okay, so you two